What is up, Retro Maniacs? It's Joe Day coming at you from Mike's Retro Trading Cards. And today we have another Marvel product. We're going to be ripping open a box of 1993 Marvel Universe Series 4 from Skybox. Before we get to that, hit the music. All right, let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited to rip this open. I usually wait until I complete the previous set before I rip a box of the next set. As you might know from watching the videos I've been going through, I've completed Marvel Series 1, Marvel Universe Series 2. I ripped open a box of Marvel Universe Series 3, and if you watch that video, you will see the collation was horrendous. I didn't even get a complete set out of it. I got the hologram set completed, the 5-card hologram set completed, before I got the base set completed. And I'm actually waiting for Mike and EP to go through and see if they have some base cards that I can use. I had to use some cards from my grandparents' attic that I had in storage, and I still didn't get a complete set. I'm probably like 30 cards off, which is ridiculous, but this came in and I was too excited not to rip it. This is actually one of my favorites. I was 13 or 14 when this product came out and Mike had it at the shop, and I actually could afford to buy a few packs here and there. The cool thing about this product was Skybox was really smart. So they knew kids loved to put cards in those 9-page sheets. And what they do is you actually have almost like an artwork scene. If you go through like cards 1 through 9, they're all connected to a scene. I think they did this for the X-Men cards then this year or the next couple of years. You know, cards 10 through 18 would be on the next page would be a scene. So as you put this set together, you put them into the sleeves, you could see all these different character cards kind of locked together to be its own pretty cool scene. So big fan of those. The inserts, they didn't do the normal holograms. They did the Marvel 2099. If you remember, if you read comic books back then, Spider-Man 2099 was a big one, but they had a couple of futuristic comic books under that 2099 banner. And it's a 9 foil cards, again, made its own scene. And then, of course, the big boy, I have one in the back, the Spider-Man versus Venom 3D. I think this is the coolest card, still to this day, one of the coolest cards ever. That's one I had when I was a kid. I forget if I opened it or if I bought it, but they're 1 in 180 packs, so it's not too promising that we're going to get one of those, but it would be pretty cool if we did. And then the odds of the foil cards, if I can find it here. Let's see. Here we go. The odds of the foil cards are 1 per 10 packs. And like I said, the Spider-Man versus Venom hologram are about 1 per 180 packs. So you'd have to open up a few boxes. It would be pretty cool. So let's get into this. I've talked long enough. There are 10 cards per pack, 36 packs per box. And remember, if you're watching this, if you can take the time, if you haven't already, to subscribe. Feel free to like and comment this video. And go check out our other videos. We rip a lot of retro type products, sports cards, non-sports cards. So you might have some fun checking those out. Very cool box here. All right. They are in there. All right, let's do this. The last box I opened was a box of DC Master Series, and it was clear that the box was searched. I don't know if it was searched recently, but it's definitely been searched. So I'm hoping we don't have the same issue with that. That's the first time I've had that happen. I think it was searched in probably in 1993 when it first came out. So, all right, Death's Head, Captain America, Punisher versus Ghost Rider, the Kree, Basilix. I don't think I pronounced that right, and I probably need to be bleeped for the way I did pronounce it. Wolverine, Hulk versus X-Factor, Techno Wizards, The Secrets of Spider-Man's Parents. I think they were S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, if I remember correctly. And Brood. That's Mike's fantasy football team name. One of them, anyway. And then I'll probably post a video or a little clip after I put the set together so you can see what I mean about, you know, the 9-card scenes. Spirits of Vengeance, The Origin of Wolverine, Deadpool. Not his rookie card. His rookie card was in a comic book, actually. Guardian, Doctor Strange versus Dormammu. Very cool scene. Doctor Strange is my favorite MCU character. Very cool scene in that movie. Iron Man. The 6th member of the Infinity Watch. Speak of the Devil, Doctor Strange. And Hobgoblin. Series 3, when I ripped that open, I was getting doubles and in some cases triples of some of the cards. So far so good on these. Haven't gotten any of the inserts yet, though. The Face of Doctor Doom, Terror Inc., Death Metal, Hercules, Wolverine versus Omega Red, Ghost Rider, Bishop, Checklist, Motormouth, The Origin of Nightcrawler. And I do have some of these, like I said, I got at my grandparents' house. So hopefully I'll be able to get this set put together pretty easily. Archangel, such a cool character. Moon Knight has a series coming out soon. Cobweb, pretty cool card. Mike's favorite, Silver Surfer. Cable versus Strife. Phoenix. Firestar. Shatterstar. Wolverine versus Sabretooth, and Shock. And you should get 3 or 4 of the foil cards. And I had them when I was a kid. I don't know what ended up happening to those. They weren't in the stuff that I found at my grandparents'. Origin of Ghost Rider, Hardcore, Die Cut, Thunderstrike, Spider-Man versus Cardiac, Shi'ar, Blaze, Cyclops, Cable versus Deadpool. Pretty great movie. Right there, Cable versus Deadpool. Packs are pretty stuck together, so I'm guessing they weren't searched. Titans, Beast, Hulk, Loki. That's a very cool card. Warlock, Spider-Man versus Carnage, Captain Britain, Nova, Sabretooth, Silver Surfer versus Morgue. I'd probably geek out pretty hard if a Spider-Man versus Venom hologram happened to be in here. Oh, there's our first $20.99 foil card. Tiger Wild. Don't really remember who that was. Let's see here. Pretty cool card, though. Pretty much just like the normal cards. They are from the $20.99 set. Slide that over there. Quasar, Ghost Rider versus Lilith, Nightcrawler, Cardinal, Apocalypse, Thor versus Loki, very cool, Daredevil, Moses Magnum, I think he's part of the Thor Corps, Human Torch. So it's good we have at least one of the inserts so far. Nothing more disappointing than going through a whole box of cards and not getting a single insert. Storm, Siege, Blackheart, Quasar, Ghost Rider versus Lilith, Nightcrawler, and Cardinal. I think we had all of those cards, so hopefully that doesn't continue. And you should get, I should have checked the checklist. I forget how many cards are in the set. It's usually around 180 to 200, so you should get a full set plus. Really cool Thanos card. War Machine, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Doom, Rage, Venom, Punisher versus Jigsaw. All right, one quadrant down. Let's go on to the next one here. Deathlock, Invisible Woman, Morg, Spider-Man Venom, Spider-Woman, Thing, Night Thrasher, Demogod Goblin, I don't remember that one. Wolverine versus Venom, and Tiger Shark. Wonder if he's related to Tiger Wild from our 2099 set. Other Apocalypse, Thor, Loki, Daredevil, and I think there's a Drax. Looks quite a bit different than Batista's version. Punisher versus Thorn, Splice, Claw. Darkhawk Claw looks quite a bit different too than his MCU version. All right. Namor, She-Hulk, Bloodseed, Black Knight. We got a glimpse of him in the Eternals. Darkhawk versus Evil Hawk. Hawk, jeez. Badoon, Deathwatch, Rogue, Spider-Man versus Kingpin. Spoiler alert, he's in Hawkeye and Awesome. Darkhold Redeemers. Lots of Darkhold stuff with the Scarlet Witch. With WandaVision and with the new Doctor Strange movie coming out. Should be pretty fun. All right. Punisher, Dark Angel, Crystal, X-Force versus Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. He has Guardians, Lilith, Magneto. I think he's a centerpiece. You can see he doesn't have a border. Thor versus Blood Axe, Morbius, and Thing. Morbius looks interesting. Probably one of those movies that I will check out when it's, on HBO Max or whatever, whatever the Marvel, Disney Plus, I guess, maybe, with the Sony movies, I'm not sure. Carnage, I think this was Carnage's first card. In this set, I think he was in the Master Series. Spider-Man versus Juggernaut, U.S. Agent, Falcon, Wild Thing, Circe, Daredevil versus Typhoid Mary, The Skrulls, Heart Attack, and Gambit. Okay, looking for another of the 2099 cards. We'd like to get, I think Dr. Doom was in here. Was Dr. Doom 2099. I think Punisher was in there. So it'd be nice to get some of the more known characters. So when I'm trying to finish the setup, Infinity War, pretty cool. When I'm trying to finish the setup, I won't have to buy the more expensive characters on eBay. Still holding out hope for that Spider-Man Venom hologram. Red Skull, Luke Cage, the Wild Pack, Thor, Galactus, Spider-Man versus Sinister Six, Cyclops, Speedball, Cable, Hulk versus the Leader. Okay, Warlock versus Man-Beast, Night Stalkers, another Claw, Proctor, Scarecrow, who I thought Scarecrow was must have had a DC and Marvel. I'm guessing Marvel might have lost their rights to that character. Dead Zone, Sleepwalker, Starhawk, Executioner's Song, Havoc. All right, last pack of Quadrant 2. Doesn't look like we're going to get a... Oh, actually, maybe we will. Yep, Vulture 2099. These are cool cards. Like I said before, they'll make a scene as well. They'll make a 9-card scene. Cool, cool. If we can get one per quadrant, that would be pretty solid. Face of Darkhawk, Slayback, Molecule Man, Wildheart, Captain America versus Crossbones, War Machine, and the Origin of Nightcrawler. All right, halfway through. We got two 2099 cards. Still on the lookout for the Spider-Man versus Venom card. Origins Cable, Cannonball, Oculus, Micromax, Wolverine versus Cyber, Wonder Man, Peter Parker's parents, Dormammu, cool Spider-Man card, and Hulk versus Hulk. Gray Hulk versus Green Hulk. Okay. Namorita, Mr. Sinister, Spirits of Venom, Origins of Wolverine, Deadpool, Elijah, Guardian, Doctor Strange versus Dormammu, another Iron Man, and the 6th member of the Infinity Watch. By the way, if you hear snoring in the background, that is my dog Bailey. She is passed out for the night, and she snores louder than I do. So, all right, Ghost Rider versus Blackout, Face of Darkhawk, Slayback. I think we're getting a lot of doubles here at this point. Beta Ray Bill's a new one, who we saw a little bit of in Ragnarok. I was with the statue. I was kind of hoping we would get an actual on-screen appearance. I think that'd be pretty cool. Fate of the X-Men, Nomad, Death's Head, Cap, Punisher versus Ghost Rider, Kree, I'm not going to do it again, Basilisk, Wolverine, Hulk versus X-Factor, Techno Wizards. I think we had that whole pack before. I'm going to stop really going through. Looks like we're going to get a 2099 here again. I think so. This one, here it is. Death Strike. So we have gotten one per quadrant, which is good. Hopefully that means we'll get a fourth one, and we'll be almost 50% of the way there finishing that set. We already have the Spider-Man Venom card, but you know, wouldn't be bad to open up and get another one. Here's the checklist. So it is 180 cards. So 10 cards per pack, 36 packs. You should get close to 2 sets. After the debacle of the last rip, one complete set would be nice. We're starting to get into some of those doubles. Like I said before, if you like this kind of content, let us know. We always appreciate it. We like doing these rips, so hopefully the group of people out there that like to watch them, let us know. That would be great. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the next rip. I was looking at some 90s football. I might pull the trigger on eBay. Other than that, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do this with the DC Universe cards, or maybe I'll see about getting into the Masters cards from Marvel Master Series, Masterpieces. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'd like to, try and do as chronologically close as possible. So, all right, we're moving on to the last 9 packs here. Still no Spider-Man Venom. Like I said before, didn't really expect to get one, but would have been cool. But it's looking like we've got close. We should have the full set. Not too many packs where, no packs where I've seen multiple of the same card like we did in Series 3. And I do have a stack of these, so I feel pretty confident. I have a stack of these from 1993, so. Pack is hard to open. Right, down to our last 5 here. Been a pretty solid box, so I'm pleased with how it's turned out. Actually, I wasn't a huge fan of the foil cards and replacing the holograms with the foils. I was always a big fan of hologram cards. But it's cool that they decided to do something different. And then they introduced, those 3D holograms, which they've done now for a few series. I have a Wolverine one, and depending on the set they came from, I'm going to try and get the whole set of them. Oh, here we go. Spider-Man 2099. Very cool. That's the one I was worried about getting because it's probably the more expensive one if you're going to look for it on eBay. That is a very cool card. I think I have number 1, the comic book Spider-Man 2099 number 1, somewhere in my collection. Very cool card. Kind of surprised we didn't see him in the Gal O'Hara. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see him in the cartoon, Spideyverse cartoon. Very cool card. I'm pleased. I'm absolutely pleased with that. With that one there. Right. 2 packs. Let's hope we get a hologram, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Nice way to end it. Don't think we're going to, but you never know. All right, some last pack magic. Here we are. I'm not thinking we're gonna get one. And there we go. All right, guys. Pretty pleased with that, especially getting the Spider-Man 2099. So I'll put the set together. We'll get a couple of the pages, and we'll show you those at the end of the video if you're interested in seeing how that set looks put together. We'll do that. We'll be right back. All right, we'll take this from a little bit of a different angle. We did end up getting a full set out of the rip and pretty close to a second set. I think I have some of the cards from back when I opened these in 1993 that I could probably complete the second set. But I just wanted to give you an idea of once you put the set together in pages, these 9 sleeve pages, what you end up getting. And you get pretty much a scene, which is pretty awesome, I think. I think it was a smart way for them to do it. This is my favorite one, Galactus. And you can see Galactus pretty much in every part of the card or every part of the scene. You know, a massive supervillain. So once you get the full set together, you'll start getting these different scenes where they're all interconnected. You can see Phoenix here. It's pretty much everywhere on this scene. And they break them up in, you know, like these are more of the cosmic villains and heroes like Doctor Strange and Thor. Loki's in there. These are more of the Spider-Man. Well, this is more of a Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery with Daredevil helping out. I think these are all Avengers, West Coast Avengers, and some of their villains. You know, Iron Man and War Machine and U.S. Agent, Scarlet Witch, Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom. You know, the Punisher universe a little bit. You know, I think Punisher, Iron Fist, Cage, some of those, if you watch the Netflix, some of those folks. Captain America, Red Skull. So you're putting these scenes together. It's a pretty neat set how they decided to do this. I like the artwork from series 1 and 2 a bit better, but I really like how they ended up breaking up this set. You can see here Magneto with X-Men surrounding him. And then you got, you know, the origins and the battles. I'm going to skip these because then you'll get the 2099 foil cards, and that'll make up the scene. You can see here, you know, a little bit of the Spider-Man 2099 and the Vulture. You've got, you know, Tiger Wild, and you can see here, so it's all connected. So this will be a scene as well. So like I said, it's a pretty cool set. I'd recommend if you're into this stuff, hey, get a box. You can get them on eBay for less than $100 for a box. You generally get a set out of it. you know, almost 2 sets, and you'll be able to get pretty close to a complete set of the 2099 foil cards. And who knows, maybe you'll get one of the Spider-Man versus Venom 3D cards. All right, that's it. If you like this, please subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media, comment, like on this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.